Hello, welcome back to That's English.
Hi, everyone. Samantha, you know you have very good taste.
Thanks very much.
In fact, you have a very similar taste to my wife. Could you help me choose some jewellery for her birthday?
Oh, I'm not sure. Jewellery's a very personal thing.
Oh, come on, please. Then I'll treat you to lunch.
Let's watch the first part of the video and I'll think about it. In today's episode, the housemates are all trying to persuade people to do things.
As you watch, try to answer this question. What does Danny try and persuade Jen to do?
Thank you for letting me stay here. The last month has been so good.
I can assure you, it's no trouble. You're a great housemate. Now, would you mind checking what time Definitely Dancing's on? You know it's my guilty pleasure.
8 till 10 p.m. Oh no. It's the same time as a documentary on BBC Two about the structure of DNA.
Oh, come on. You don't really want to watch a boring documentary about DNA, do you?
Well, I guess I can watch it later on catch-up TV.
That's the only downside of living with you guys. We're always fighting over the TV remote control.
I know. Danny was saying he wants to watch the football on TV.
And there's bound to be a cooking programme Anthony wants to watch.
Anthony might be working.
I can go round to my friend Ellie's again to watch if I have to.
Why don't I try and persuade Danny to watch the football somewhere else for a change?
Save your breath. He'll never agree.
But I haven't seen you in days. Wouldn't you prefer to have an evening with me instead of slaving away at the restaurant?
But we've got a big group booked in. I'm super stressed.
I wish you'd never set up that restaurant.
It's much more important to you than I am.
Look, why don't you come and have dinner here tonight? Then at least we can see each other.
OK, but you're taking me out next week whether you like it or not. The ball's in your court, Anthony.
Okay, it's a deal.
Jen! Hi! I haven't seen you for ages.
I've been meaning to invite you round to say thanks for getting me that waitressing job, but I'm just so busy or just too tired.
Yes, I hardly go out at all these days. Tonight, for instance, I'm planning an exciting night in watching the football.
Oh, I love watching footy.
Well, it won't be easy. Karen will want to watch her stupid dance show, or Anthony will want to watch some cookery show. Hey, listen, will you come for a coffee? My treat.
Sorry, I've got to get home. Mrs. D's babysitting and she has to leave in 10 minutes.
Oh, go on, just a quick one. Please, I'm begging you.
Oh, I told Mrs. D I'd be back. Another time. Promise.
So they have a very good understanding of that.
Are you sure you wouldn't prefer to watch Definitely Dancing later? If we both say we want to watch it, then Danny will be outnumbered.
I told you I'm going to convince Danny to go out and watch the football. I'll watch my documentary later, so you'll have the TV to yourself.
Oh. Here he comes now. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Hey, Danny. They're showing the match on the big screen tonight at the pub. There's nothing like watching football with other people. Much better than here on your own.
OK. Why don't you meet me there for the match?
I'll text you.
Fighting over what to watch on TV is a common problem in many homes.
I know. Nowadays, I just watch my programmes online. What did we do before catch-up TV?
Did you answer the question? What does Danny try and persuade Jen to do?
Hey, listen, will you come for a coffee? My treat.
Sorry, I've got to get home. Mrs. D's babysitting and she has to leave in 10 minutes.
Oh, go on, just a quick one. Please, I'm begging you.
Danny tries to persuade Jen to have a coffee with him.
He offers to pay when he says, my treat.
Offering to pay is one way of persuading someone. Did you notice any other ways?
Oh, come on. You don't really want to watch a boring documentary about DNA, do you?
Wouldn't you prefer to have an evening with me instead of slaving away at the restaurant?
Look, why don't you come and have dinner here tonight?
We use phrases like, wouldn't you prefer, and why don't you?
And we can offer an alternative option using instead of.
Wouldn't you prefer to take your wife out for dinner instead of buying her jewellery?
Yes. And if we want to sound pleading, we use, I'm begging you.
Oh, go on, just a quick one. Please, I'm begging you.
Let's watch the second part of the episode to find out if Omar's powers of persuasion worked.
Try to answer this question as you watch. What does Karen suggest they all do together later?
Hello, have you got the night off, Anthony?
Dream on. And Bridget's giving me a real hard time. She's upset because I can't spend more time with her. My life is a mess!
So, Danny, you're going to the pub to watch the match?
Yeah, probably. What about you? Are you still going round to Ellie's to watch your dance show?
Yeah, maybe.
Jen, hi. Listen, everyone's going out tonight. Why don't you come round with Mo and watch the match? I'll come and get you before 8? Brilliant.
Hi there. I'm taking you out to dinner tonight, if you'd like that.
Oh, what about the big group?
They cancelled, so I've left Paula in charge. Let's go to Chez Gaston. It's Michelin-starred.
Anthony, normally there's no way I'd ever refuse a meal at Chez Gaston, but maybe not tonight.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Would you mind if we went home, watched some TV, had a glass of wine and chatted?
I thought you were at the pub with Danny.
You're meant to be working, aren't you?
I took the evening off.
We thought we'd have the place to ourselves, and there's a cookery show that Anthony wanted to watch.
Danny's at the pub watching the match.
Oh,
Aren't you watching the match at the pub?
aren't you watching the match at the pub? And aren't you at your friend's house?
I decided to watch Definitely Dancing here for once. Hi, I'm Karen.
Hello, I'm Jen, and that's Mo. Danny invited me round to watch the football. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Bridget.
Jen works at the restaurant. I didn't know you were a football fan.
Oh, yeah, but Karen's watching her dance programme, so not to worry. I'll head home.
Oh, come on, guys. I promised Jen would watch the football. Go on, Karen. You might enjoy it. You never know.
No way. Never in a million years will I enjoy watching football. But here's a plan. You two watch the match at the pub. I'll babysit Mo while Anthony and Bridget watch the cooking programme. Omar can watch his documentary on my laptop. I'll record Definitely Dancing, and we can all meet back here for a Chinese takeaway after the match. Agreed?
Yeah, sounds all right, yeah.
Great. And while we eat, we'll all watch Definitely Dancing together.
In your dreams.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it, Danny.
You drive a hard bargain, Karen. But you know what? Nothing would give me more pleasure.
Karen's very persuasive. She uses the phrase, take it or leave it. It means that someone should accept the offer because there won't be a better one.
Let's look at the question. What does Karen suggest they all do together later?
You two watch the match at the pub. I'll babysit Mo while Anthony and Bridget watch the cooking programme. Omar can watch his documentary on my laptop. I'll record Definitely Dancing, and we can all meet back here for a Chinese takeaway after the match. Agreed? And while we eat, we'll all watch Definitely Dancing together. That's the deal. Take it or leave it, Danny.
She suggests they all meet at the house for a Chinese takeaway and watch the dance programme together.
In this part, we also heard people refusing as well as persuading.
Anthony, normally there's no way I'd ever refuse a meal at Chez Gaston, but maybe not tonight.
No way. Never in a million years will I enjoy watching football. But here's a plan.
In your dreams.
When we refuse something politely, we use expressions like, maybe not now, perhaps some other time.
I can't come round this evening, but perhaps some other time.
In more informal situations, we use stronger expressions like, no way, or in your dreams.
Karen uses the phrase, never in a million years.
Do you know what, Kieran? Never in a million years would I go to a rap concert.
OK, but would you come to a jazz concert with me?
Oh, no way. Would you come to a folk festival with me?
In your dreams.
Now it's time to hear from the people on the street.
We asked them this question. In what situations are you easily persuaded by others?
I would say that there's persuasion all around, from people and from media and from commercialism. So I would say we're always under the influence of persuasion.
Just talking to me a lot. You talk to me enough, you can convince me to do anything.
When you're out on vacation, people try to persuade you to buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah, just walking around these stores, we're being persuaded to buy clothes and shoes that we don't need.
When it's something clear that I get some advantage, I get invited to have lunch or dinner.
I think I'm easily persuaded by people when I don't have a strong opinion about something. If a decision needs to be made and I don't have a strong opinion, why not hand it over to someone else?
I'm not usually easily persuaded, but I can be when I'm around my best friends. If they want me to do something crazy, I'll usually do it just because I'm with them.
And I'm easily persuaded when I see like a homeless person. I tend to feel the need to give them money or food if they want it.
I get easily persuaded by kids because they're cute.
Never. I'm my own man. I do what I want. Nobody can tell me what to do.
I would say in group situations, peer pressure can get the best of me at times.
Passion. Passion persuades me. I can, you really don't have to say much. Just your actions will speak to me. So, yeah.
I agree with Tieno. When someone is passionate about something, they can be very persuasive.
A couple of people mentioned peer pressure, which means being persuaded by their friends.
Kristen said that we're always under the influence of persuasion from the media.
No doubt you've been persuaded by the media to buy jewellery for your wife.
That's true. Maybe I will take her out for dinner instead. Oh, and would you like a brownie?
Ooh, yes, please. Well, that's it for today.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.